Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, welcome back to Tom Clancy's EndWar. Let's go ahead. I do want to go ahead and remind you guys that the reason why this is being uploaded essentially 2 weeks in a row is because Empire Total War, for whatever reason, is pretty much crashing on me on launch. So I've yet to find out a solution to the problem. I do think that at the end of the day it is related in some form to Windows 10, in which case, again, the series might end up needing to essentially be canceled, potentially, just because I may not be able to actually solve the issue without reverting back to Windows 7, which I'd rather not revert back to Windows 7 just for a single series. Let's go ahead and load the game up, and this is our latest save.
We're updating your strategic display now. Here are the mission.
Citing that Israel has no desire to prolong the current war, Prime Minister Yossi Elon today announced the suspension of all military hardware sales to foreign powers.
Okay, and it has been a while since we fought the Russians. We've actually been, especially recently, been fighting a lot more against the Europeans, but now we get to actually fight the Russians again for a little bit. Although I don't think for very long. We'll probably take this and end up getting this territory here, which I would love, again, to be able to go and attack Moscow, but the game keeps telling me, no, you can't do that yet, which is kind of annoying, honestly. Maybe after taking this, though, I'll be able to get the land necessary to be able to actually strike on Moscow. I think the reason why I probably can't attack Moscow is because my only territory that directly neighbors it and actually has the ability to attack it is a raid area, or whatever. Raid, siege, whatever it is. So maybe that's why, and it needs to be one of these kinds of provinces or territories to be able to attack a capital. I doubt that's the case, but it could be, and if that is the case, that would explain why. Either way, let's go ahead.
In Eastern Europe, we need to defend our uplink sites.
Okay.
In Western Europe, we have major offensive operations underway.
Still not a fan of this mission, simply because the Europeans get to have air support as well as force recon.
In Eastern Europe,
let's go with the defense of Vlore, I guess is how it's pronounced. I probably mispronounced it, though. So we'll go ahead and defend this from the Russians. We both have force recon. Let's check the details.
latest intel, Major Dennison.
Of course, General. Vlore, Albania. The Russians would be trying to crash the uplinks, then assault by air. We'd be able to call in ground support through ForceCom. We'd be fighting without the benefit of air support. The enemy would be able to call in regular army units to defend key locations. The enemy would be fighting without air cover. Obstacles would slow our advance.
Why'd she say obstacles would slow our advance like that? Okay, whatever. Kind of confused as to why she said it like that.
Colonel, the enemy is going all out to seize this uplink cluster. We cannot let them achieve full spectrum dominance in this sector. The Russians consider this home turf, so they're gonna fight tooth and nail to take it back. Your opponent, Colonel Georgy Sokolov of the 48th Signals Brigade, is a Russian chess grandmaster who calls King Spider vehicles and mobile artillery his favorite pieces. Someone ought to tell him this ain't chess. The big picture is that we're winning this war, but every pixel of that image matters, Colonel. Get out there and accomplish your mission. Mitchell out.
Mitchell, I just want to let you know I don't think they're going all out if they're sending a rank 5 commander out to attack me, a rank 6 commander. And considering they're using a guy that apparently really loves artillery, I don't think he's going to be the most useful individual for an offense. I think the artillery is best on a defensive approach. But he's on the offense this time, realistically speaking. Sure, we've both got to go and take these uplinks, but either way, my job is really more of a defense, while his is more of an offense. So I don't think he's really in the best position. And it looks like the terrain on his side is actually fairly clear. I've got a lot of cities, while he has, it looks like mostly just sort of open ground, probably a bunch of hills and ponds and whatnot over there from looking at the map, but that's about it. So from looking at this, I'll probably go and secure Alpha, Bravo, Foxtrot, and Yankee. I think that'll be a pretty decent setup, because I've got to secure at least 4 because there are a total of 7 uplinks. Go with engineers and transports. Thank you very much, game. I don't need the tanks right now. I can call those in after I secure Alpha. And let's go ahead and start the mission.
Leatherneck is go. Repeat, Leatherneck is go. Airlift inbound on DZ. We have uplinks identified on radar.
We'll call
Units
in
entering the
some
battle
more
space.
engineers, and we'll send 3 out to Foxtrot. Just need to wait for them to get in. Unit 3 moved to Foxtrot.
Outbound.
And I'll have Unit 4 walk on to Alpha. Whichever one happens first, they will be able to, then I'll call in some more transports to pick up Poker Face, who will probably then move on to Alpha, or Yankee.
This is Harness. Pioneers deployed.
Unit 4, secure Alpha.
Uplink, sir. Understood. This is Traveler. All rollers factory mint.
Okay, looks like our riflemen allies here are probably going to head out towards Yankee. If I had gunships, I could actually move them out in that direction to help out. But I
Traveler
didn't.
here. All rollers factory mint. Affirmative.
The enemy is now securing Delta. Our guys are about to secure Alpha, and we are also about to get our guys onto Foxtrot.
This is Poker Face. Securing the uplink, sir.
Reinforcements loaded and on call. Units
Get
entering the battle
transports.
space. Check
Unit
Delta.
2 secure
Uplink has been secured
Foxtrot.
by hostiles. Center quadrant. Eyes on Russian army troops.
We've got some riflemen out there. But these are just generic riflemen.
Snagging the uplink.
At least that's the best way to describe them. Sadly, there are no buildings here that I can put units into. Or at least none like right up there.
Check Alpha. It is secured.
Oh, wonderful.
Transports
Okay.
ready to deliver reinforcements.
Let's get some gunships out here.
All squads are good.
We have units inbound on DZ.
Unit 5, where are you guys?
This is Hogan. Prospects ready to roll.
Eyes on Cockroach IFVs.
This is Adder. All
The
Eagles
enemy
flying
seems to be
high.
sending a ton of units out towards Foxtrot.
I think that's our game.
Check Foxtrot. It is secured.
Okay, get
Transports
over there.
prepped to deploy. We have
Let's get
units
some
inbound
tanks.
on
Unit
DZ.
4.
Check Lima.
Okay,
Uplink has
Unit
been
5
secured
still
by
isn't there.
hostiles.
Poker Face here. Falling back.
There we go. Yeah, my main issue is going to be those transports because I don't have any buildings to get in. Best I can do is put my engineers here.
No pair here. And cover and holding. Adder here. In position and holding.
Oh. Move over there.
Roger that.
That unit's gone. Killed every last one of them.
This is Adder. Eagles flying high.
This is Tier. Support scouts, ready to roll. Oh, yeah, sir. You got it.
Okay, it looks like these guys are not going to be focusing on... Oh,
Enemy is taking hits. This is Adder.
oh yeah, the enemy really doesn't want me to have this area, it seems.
Transport's ready to deliver reinforcements.
What should I get more of?
Two-player. That is a
Let's get some
kill.
more gunships.
We have
Also,
units
let's head over
inbound on
here.
DZ.
I need to get these guys down towards Yankee.
Support the fastbacks.
Check Foxtrot. Roddy's defending position.
This is Adder.
This is Litter.
Oh good, those will
Deliver.
wreck their air units.
Adder here. Engaging hostile.
Okay, Unit 6,
Moving
pull
out.
back.
Yes, sir.
Come and get it, you crap hounds!
Check North Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Okay, we took those guys out. You guys move over there and deal with them. Unit 3, you stay where you guys are. You guys need to get your shields up.
Hostile destroyed.
Now you guys
Check
can
Unit
head out
2.
into the
They're in trouble.
walkway here and deal with those riflemen.
Engaging the enemy.
Unit 5, move to Yankee.
In transit.
I might regret that decision, but we'll see. We'll move those guys over there. Unit 7, I want you over here. Unit 6, move in to engage those riflemen. Okay. And I'm gonna have to send somebody up there to get Bravo. So, you guys are gonna have to go ahead and hop on there.
Adder here. Engaging hostile. This is Adder.
Okay, you guys are doing fine. Let's move on to Unit 8 and see what do they have over here. Some very damaged units, so nothing too serious. Unit 6, you are to stay here at Foxtrot.
This is Traveler. This is two-player.
Surprised I managed to fit 4 squads into
Check
3
Central
vehicles.
Quadrant.
Unit 3, move to Bravo. Let's go ahead and move them out there. We've got some tanks over here, so Unit 6, go
yeah.
ahead and
We'll
engage.
kill 'em.
Transport's prepped to deploy.
Let's get some more
Units entering
tanks
the
of our
battle
own.
space.
This is Sidecar. All rollers ready
Move
for
to
action.
Unit 6.
This is Adder.
I see something over there. Okay, some severely damaged riflemen, nothing too serious. Let's move Unit 8 up here to help deal with these tanks. Get Unit 7 up on this hill because we got some
Northeast
transports
quadrant.
back there.
Eyes on KV.
Oh no,
20
artillery,
Zukov
never mind.
artillery vehicle.
Okay. Not as serious of a threat as I thought it was.
That is a
Okay, and
kill.
those are riflemen, so they're nothing too serious to me. Unit 4, secure Yankee.
Sir, understood.
Okay, there we go. We're doing fine against those guys. I am going to have to take out those artillery because they are going to be annoying. So let's move 8 up there to deal with them. Unit 6, continue focusing fire on these tanks.
This is Thor.
Yeah, Unit 7, you deal with those riflemen.
Hostile eliminated.
Unit 6, deal with these.
Just hope we don't kill our own, sir. Adder here. Engaging hostile.
Unit 9, move to Yankee.
Holding.
Thunder here. Holding that position.
Oh shit, we got some engineers over there. Unit 8, get out of there. That is not a favorable position for you. Unit 9, move to Yankee. I selected the wrong set of tanks.
Keep it up! We're killing them!
This is Traveler. We've lost a roller. Adder here. All Eagles flying high.
This is Mom.
Okay, you guys need to move over there. Unit 8, you continue
Eyes on
focusing
Spetsnaz
fire on
combat
those
engineers.
guys.
Check Yankee. Uplink is secure.
Let's get some riflemen
Units
actually.
entering the battle space. Battle space deployment is at maximum.
Is Unit 2
Enemy
ready
is
to
taking
secure?
damage.
They look like they are.
You are scoring damage. This is Mamba. In position and holding.
You
Roger.
force recon
I'll
that
work.
up.
This is Thunder. All rollers ready.
Central Quadrant. Hostile
Unit
neutralized.
7 turn to go and deal with those guys. 8 continue dealing with these guys. 6 continue dealing with them. Actually turn around to deal with them. Unit 8, I do want you to actually move though, because you are not in a good spot. At least in my opinion, you're not in a good spot. There we go, that's better. Unit 10, I want you to go ahead and force recon up Alpha as well.
Suppressed by enemy fire.
This is Traveler.
This is Force Command.
Unit 8, evacuate.
Copy that. Plugging out.
And let's go ahead and
North
force
Quadrant.
recon
Eyes on Russian army troops.
right
Force
here.
Com, rogers that. Task Force inbound.
Because that seems to be where a good bulk of the enemy forces are situated.
Check Bravo. Uplink has been secured.
And the enemy's probably going to hurt me soon with a,
This is Adder. Engaging hostiles.
their fuel air bomb or whatever it is that the Russians have. I think it's a
Check
fuel
Unit
air
6.
bomb.
We're getting round.
Unit 6, evacuate.
Center Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Let's force recon actually right on top of Delta.
Task Force inbound. Thunder here. One roller down. This is Thunder.
Okay, you guys now deal with those.
This is Kasha. Destination reached, sir.
We have multiple units ready to deploy. Units entering the battle space.
Well,
Battle
that's a
space
lie.
deployment is at maximum.
We don't have multiple units ready to deploy.
This is Thunder.
Unit 7, evacuate.
Roger. Plug out.
Check Unit 7.
Oh, they
Suppressed by
crashed
hostile
Yankee.
action.
Damn.
Check Yankee. Spike has crashed uplink.
Roger. Board the fastbacks.
Let's move you up to Lima. Let's move 8
Double
up
time.
here.
Yes, sir.
Hostiles moving on our position.
Check Northeast Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
This is 2 pair. We're in the fastbacks.
Get some
Units
more
entering the battle
gunships.
space. Battle space deployment is at maximum.
This is Poker Face. Ready to roll. This is Kasha.
Let's move Unit 3 up to Foxtrot.
This is Thunder.
Damn, 7 wasn't able to get away in time.
Evac now.
Check Unit 7. I've requested extract.
This is Litter. Inbound to extraction.
Let's move you up there. Let's hop on to Unit 8's camera.
Sidewinder here. All eagles are up. Engage
Okay, you guys should be able to deal with them. You do have a general advantage. Also, let's put this on
Check
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot. Designated forward deployment zone.
That'll get our infantry much closer. Even though we're not calling it infantry. At least not right now. There we go. Those guys have gone into a bad spot.
Survivors loaded. Outset.
I am surprised that they haven't fuel air bombed me yet, but I am glad they haven't. Because I'd much rather them not do it.
Codes authenticated.
U.S. Army units defending position.
There we go.
This is Traveler. Holding in position.
So the enemy will now struggle to be able to get through there.
This is Kasha.
I do see some infantry back there. Let's go and move Unit 6 up. Let's hop on Unit 6's camera.
All eagles showing green.
Because I'm not sure what those units are. I know they are infantry of some type. But that's the extent of my knowledge.
Check Northeast Quadrant.
Engineers.
Eyes on Spetsnaz combat engineers.
Oh, damn, okay.
On the
You
double,
guys,
copy.
stay back. Unit 4, secure Lima.
All units ready to deploy.
Let's move Unit 3 up here. Let's get... I guess tanks.
Units entering the battle space. Battle space deployment is
We'll
at
let those guys
maximum.
go first.
This is Poker Face. Securing the
Because
uplink,
I don't
sir.
want to be the ones to
Center quadrant.
engage those engineers
Fuel air missile
first.
detonation imminent.
Oh shit, okay.
Affirmative.
Move our units out.
Affirmative.
Spread out.
Yes, sir.
ASAP, we need to get out.
Two pair here.
Ooh, that took out our infantry.
Back.
back there.
Check Unit
Okay.
2.
Well, nothing
I've
too
requested
serious damage-wise. Let's see. Who should I call these in?
Hostiles deploying. Eyes on MI-80 Tarantula.
Oh,
Eyes on Cockroach
what?
IFVs.
Oh, shit. They got IFVs now calling in. Okay. Unit 6, move back there. Unit 8, you stay over, well, here. That's fine.
All eagles are up.
Let's go ahead. No, I don't want to go and call in Force Recon. I do need to get some more units up. Oh, and Unit 3 was so damn close.
Roger. Full steam.
Oh, and I see them trying to sneak by over on this side. Let's move our...
Slang here. Ready for orders.
Check North Quadrant.
Oh, no, they're
Eyes
not
on
trying to
Russian
sneak
Army
up.
troops.
I just finally noticed those guys again.
Schwarzkopf South traction. This is
They
Gertie.
do look like they're setting up shop around Alpha, or Delta, excuse
Fire
me.
loaded. We're outbound.
I am not a fan of those transports, so let's wait until I can see them again, and then I'll call this in on their spot. I mean, I could see them, yes, but I mean, I get their number and everything.
Coordinates received.
There we go. That's gonna hurt, so Unit 8, you get the hell out of there.
Check Lima. It is secured.
And I think Unit 3 is gonna get hurt.
Bringing your man home.
Oh, no, they're not going to. Wonderful.
We have units inbound on DZ. Check Delta. Uplink destroyed. Units entering the battle space.
Okay,
Battle space deployment is at maximum.
that'll show them. You don't fuel air bomb me and expect to get away with it. Okay, let's go ahead and move 7 up. Or actually, excuse me, 9.
In
Where's
position.
7? 7, where are you? 7? Well, actually, I do want you to move up a little bit. Move up onto that hill.
Got it. Understood.
Do you see some engineers?
Engage hostiles. Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and move our
This is
friendly gunships up there to greet them.
All eagles showing green.
Engage hostiles. Copy.
Engage hostiles. Yes, sir.
Actually, Unit 9, how about you move up on that hill as well? And Unit 5, you can move up there with your transport, or
Sidewinder. We're scoring
infantry that you're transporting as well.
This is Blackjack. All squads vertical.
This is Slugger. In
Give me
position.
8.
Bomb slang here.
This is Sidewinder. This is Boulder.
Actually, give me Unit 9.
This is Cutter.
Sadly, I don't believe this game allows you to run over enemy infantry and have that actually kill them. I think they just get pushed off to the side. Oh, and I see some more transports, it looks like, back there. Can't see them over the trees now. If I switch to Unit 8, I might be able to see them.
This is Sidewinder. All eagles are up.
Yeah, I see something. Those look like transports.
Check each quadrant. Hostile destroyed. Mission success. The battle space is secure. Seems all the tough ones died at Stalingrad. After action report collated.
I think that's at least the second time she has said that she thinks all the tough ones died at Stalingrad. And hey, these guys put up a decent fight. Barely. And it was more so just because of their fuel air bomb that they put up a decent fight. Beyond that, it was actually kind of shitty, really. So, a B. Simply because they fuel air bombed me, I believe. Yeah. I honestly think that that is the reason why. It's like, oh, hey, you actually took some losses. So, we're going to go ahead and give you a B rating because you took losses. Despite the fact that the enemy fuel air bombed you, and there's really nothing you can do to prevent that from happening. Although it does look like I ranked up to rank 7 now. I did still get a decent reward, but it could have been better. See, it is not so much the mode of formation as the proper combined use of the different arms which will ensure victory. Anthony Henry Jomini, I guess is his name. I probably mispronounced his last name.
We're updating your strategic display now. Here's how things went the past week.
So, Europe won that. We won here.
Eastern Europe went well for us.
Yes, we know. And we got that.
Thousands of Russian citizens are risking violent police reprisals to protest their government's war against the United States.
No major deployments are planned at this time. We have other fights to tend to.
Okay, so I'm no longer allowed to attack Russia or deal with Russia anymore, and I am given the opportunity to attack Leseto Army Base yet again. I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and have to take the losses and probably attack La Mancha. Next episode, of course, but although if I am lucky, although I can't really do anything about it actually, because I can't like skip a turn and not attack. I have to attack. But if I'm lucky, it'd be great for Russia to win up here in Copenhagen. I don't think it's going to happen because they apparently have some pretty crappy generals now, because apparently I've dealt with the decent ones that they had, which were only decent because of the rank I was at the time. But let's go ahead and hop into the barracks. Yep. And let's go ahead and pull up the battalion view, and I am actually probably going to go ahead and upgrade my Force Recon, even though I won't be able to use it. Because let's see. Currently, I am 1 infantry unit and a fast attack vehicle. This gives me 1 infantry and a fast attack vehicle, but it also gives me 2 tanks. Which, considering, I will be honest with you, I think the concept behind Force Recon was more for it to be used in a defensive role. However, I don't use it in a defensive role, I use it in an offensive role. Usually as a way of trying to cut the enemy off, preventing them from taking certain routes, or even just to weaken their defenses at an area that I'm about to attack. I do like that apparently, overall, I've only had 6 casualties, but I've defeated 90 hostiles. So that goes to show you, sure, I may not be the best general, I have lost a battle, but I don't take many casualties, and I dish out a lot more than I take. But let's go ahead and, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the Force Recon 2. That way I have, well, better Force Recon. Now, I don't have any units I can upgrade, I believe. I don't believe I can afford to upgrade any of them. But just to be on the safe side, I'll check to make sure. Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like most of the upgrades that I could do are at the 300,000 credit range. Because the ones that I can upgrade right now are ones that I don't really need to upgrade because I don't use them. Yeah, I don't use my command vehicle, really. I don't move it. It stays where it is for the most part, and it's just there so I can have the sit rep when I do need that. Because, well, at least when I was on console, it was a lot more valuable to me. Here on PC, it doesn't seem to be as useful to me. And I don't use artillery at all. At least right now I don't. However, of course, if I were to go ahead, I could see myself using artillery potentially. So maybe I should upgrade them, at least a little bit. Yeah, because I'll probably end up using them next time I go out on the I attack a capital, whenever that ends up being. So I'll go and do some basic upgrades on them. But that's that.
thousands of Russian.
And the game always has to do that again. It's like, why? You already know I've seen it. The game hasn't been closed. I only went into the barracks. There's no reason for it to go and show me that yet again.
Citizens are risking violent police reprisals to protest their government's war against the United States.
Let's see. We are sitting at 19 territories, so... and we need 28, or to control the 3 faction capitals. Which, so far, we haven't been given the opportunity to attack any of the capitals, which is kind of an annoyance. And I do wonder, actually, is that 19 counting the capital, or does the capital not count as one of the 28 territories that you have to take? Because I think, and I could be wrong about this, but I think that it is not 28, or I don't think the capitals count. I can actually do that right up here real quick. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, no, the capitals do count as one of the territories that you own. Okay. So, yeah, that's 19 counting the capital. So I've got 18 territories that are not the capital. Whatever, though. That is actually going to be this episode. And I've still got a decent amount of time. Because I ended up recording this now because Star Trek Online is doing maintenance. But, well, whatever. They should roughly be done about now. So, nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here. As always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, goodbye and farewell.